Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, August 22nd, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I am divine love. Mahalo is divine love. Aham prema. Love to hear from the Leo himself for this scope for the last full day of Sun in Leo. I cannot believe this. We are going to have the Sun shift 3 a.m. on Friday. So this is the time to make sure that we really get these Leo lessons in of love. Now at the same time, we're definitely balancing some Virgo already. One of the things I want to go into is Venus moving into Virgo. So I did a write-up because we got home late from all of Joe's birthday festivities. But Venus in Virgo, you know, the foundation of love and respect for itself or oneself is really good before we shift into Virgo, because Virgo can get into that high analytical energy. And so Venus in Virgo, Venus in Virgo to me is where we can come to love our body, find appreciation for our body, find the beauty in our body, whatever state it's in. But it can go to the other side. The pendulum can swing to the other side where you are seeing everything that's wrong with it, not seeing the beauty in it. So Venus in Virgo is this opportunity to love on your body, to really find the appreciation, the balance that's in it. It may be time to work on that balance, for instance, but really watch where you may be overcritical of yourself. Now, the other thing to watch for with Venus and Virgo, again, Leo gives a good foundation for this, is being overcritical of your partner. Venus can represent love and tune us into our partnership energy. And so, a lot of times we will then aim our criticism, our critical nature, we can call it analytical, but that's what it ultimately becomes, analytical nature on those that we are closest to. And so watch for that with Venus and Virgo. And how can you find that appreciation? Where can you find love for the balance of things? And where can you tune into the love energy? Where can you tune into that in regards to partnership with Venus and Virgo? Even if there are things that can be worked on, where can we tune into the healing? Love heals all kind of energy. So Venus in Virgo is on its way. Now I do want to mention Venus and Mars are going to be coming together in the sign of Virgo in just a few days. So we're going to be finding this kind of balance coming into ourselves. But again, the Leo foundation, very important to note. So in addition to this happening today, we have two Yods going on. We have one Yod that is pointing right at Mercury in Leo energy. And this to me is, what story are you telling? What is the fairy tale? What is the narration of your life? So we have the energies of Neptune and Saturn. Neptune in Pisces, Saturn in Capricorn, that are feeding into this Yod. Is this story that you're telling the story that you love? Or do you keep telling these past stories that it's time to let go of? Now, the other Yod is really interesting, and this is a really fast-moving Yod because part of it is the moon. So today, we have both the moon and the North Node feeding into Jupiter in Sagittarius. And Jupiter in Sagittarius is like, you can aim at whatever you want to aim at. You can aim for the good things. You can expand into the good things. But these Yods, I do feel, are working together. Actually, the Yods are working together because we do actually have Jupiter and Mercury connecting in. So these Yods are working together. Very important. We're going to get a piece of Mahalo tail. These Yods are really working together to remind you it's up to you what story you are telling repeatedly in your life, and your life will expand in that direction. The North Node feeding into that is like, nurture what feels good to you. Nurture your feelings, of course, by all means. But at the same time, like, Nurture those dreams. Nurture what feels good to you. The moon in Taurus is like, be aware of the worth story that you're telling, because that's feeding in to the stories that you continue to tell, but it's feeding into where you're going and where you're expanding at this time. So this is really important energy, and it's very interesting to me that it comes with the sun at this 29 degree. Live a life you love. You are worthy of living a life you love. So, Yods, important. Finger of God, finger in fate, in case I didn't say that. So, speaking of the moon is making several connections through the day. The moon is connecting to Taurus and Pluto, and Mercury and Neptune. So, all these Yod players. Moon connecting to this Saturn energy. Moon in Taurus. You are worthy of living out your purpose. And the universe wants more than anything for you to live your purpose, to share that purpose, this divine purpose that you have. And that purpose, it is pulling on those heartstrings. It's pulling on your dream strings. So listen to those things. Don't just dismiss those things. Those things are trying. Those energies within you are trying to guide you where you are meant to be. Moon squaring Mercury. Your dreams are important. You are worthy of your dreams. Check your inner child. If you were ever told, I remember for me, my dream of being rock star, ballerina, princess cat. When I went to school initially with a major in dance, I got from a Taurus, a brother-in-law, what are you doing with your life? Can you make a living from dance with your life? Well, I probably could have, but that really impacted me. It impacted that dream that I had as a child, always. So watch those things. Watch those words that make their way in and affect your future and affect those dreams. To be fair, I feel like I ended up where I'm meant to be. So, no sadness. That's not a story to tell, but it's an important thing to note that sometimes we can be dissuaded from those dreams. Moon connecting to that Neptune energy. Again, there's a lot of karmic energies that we're still processing. And again, it's not meant to keep you from your worth. It's not meant to keep you from your dreams, but be aware of that, and be aware that these karmic things, they can become your story, but it doesn't have to be. It's an experience. It's a lesson that you can then, experience it and then move along. And we also have Moon connecting to Pluto. This is all within your power to make these shifts, to make these changes. But you have to be the one to really do that and to step up into that energy. So last little thing of note, and this is part of that Yod, Mercury in conjunct Neptune energy. There may be some confusing energies. Let your heart keep leading you. That Neptune energy can seem really foggy. Some of that karma can sometimes feel a little cloudy. It can feel like a cloudy day all of a sudden obscuring the sun. Let your heart, the Aham Prima, I am divine love, let that keep pumping and moving you forth through those cloudy moments. It may take, some baby steps, moment to moment, but that light, it's within you and it's outside of you, drawing you forth. Keep tuning into that. Let that keep moving you forward and watch the stories that you're telling. So that is it for today. Thank you everybody for the birthday messages for Joe. He really appreciated them. Besides all this, you can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.